I wanted to start off, basically I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart, and I've been holding this in for a couple of hours. Where am I?
You're in Windsor.
Right.
You know the Queen? She used to live up in that
Lizzie!
Queen Lizzie used to live right here.
Yeah.
Well, she was a Londoner.
No. She's Mayans.
You can tell I'm from South London, people. So yeah, this is ends, man. I saw the airport and everything. But how's everybody doing?
We're doing alright.
Okay, my name is Sydney, aka Diisclaimer, and I am a spiritual counsellor. So yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of performances tonight, and I was gonna do more, but those wings are quite nice, so I think I'm gonna be
We
around.
have a hot cupboard, I can put it in there for you.
You have a hot and spicy cupboard.
I told you the level of spice. You're in Windsor.
When in Windsor. Alright, so this one's called Ezekiel's Smile. My smile is crooked, I'm barely good looking. But you know, I realized I don't talk with my mouth and you don't listen with ears. The only true conversation, eyes to eyes, hearts to hearts, souls to souls. That's how I feel how conversations should flow. See, I want to go at your presence, feel high levels of blessings and always feel like I'm present. I want to have an outer body experience, drink from your essence until I'm delirious and see why you're truly mysterious. I want to feel about touching, I want to love about loving and have orgasms without busting. And I want to delve deeper into the pools with you and lessons never shared by schools because, trust me, the trust is. And yet I smile because you're not truly here, and I know now it's diamond clear that you don't come because of fear. Fear of the unknown, which is funny because fear is one of the biggest things being into us while we're being grown. Fear of the media, fear of politicians, fear of missing out on things that we didn't even know what we were missing. Fear that I can't see your lips and study every crevice. I mean, I'm not a scholar, but I'm an analyst, and compared to the crown jewels, you're 6 billion times more precious. But living in fear year after year makes us do bad stuff. But would you be at home living batshit crazy, or would you be like Rooney scoring hat tricks daily? And yet I smile. Because although we have angels, we also have demons. Dressed identically, dabbled sexually, involved sensually, but that's how demons' mind would better be. Them snakes who spit acid so hot, it burns acid. But this acid differs because it makes you do bad shit. You look in the mirror later this year, except the person who is you becomes further than they appear. See, most of our negativity comes from right under our noses. People are into the dissing and snapdatting, always with the hashtagging. It makes me feel like I'm lambasted because the pictures are taken so lavish. And yes, I can't have it, I couldn't come close if I grabbed it, but trust me when I say this. When you don't see me on Insta posting stories, I'm at my happiest and I'm my gladdest. But I don't need no verified ticks, Nike ticks, read ticks, blue ticks, ticks that I'm doing well, thumbs up, because all you'll do is just tick me off. And yet I smile, because life is a miracle, and me speaking is affirmation that one day we'll all meet at the final station. So make sure your journey makes you smile. Disclaimer. Thanks very much, people.
No, go on.
You know what? Whenever you were looking at me, I blinked just as you took the picture. Good profile picture. So, I have a mental health podcast. Mental health is something that's strong to my heart. I like helping people, inspiring people, making people come to better outcomes. So, most of my poetry is centered around mental health, well-being, etc., etc. So, this one is just a quick poem about my battles with loving myself, because we don't give each other or ourselves the love that we deserve. So I'll just say pat yourselves on the back, because whatever you did today, it was more than enough, it was amazing, and you are loved. So this one is called How Deep Is Your Love? Sorry. By the way. Right. How deep is your love? I love me. I loved us. I loved what this meant. The blood and sweat. The years and years it took for me to cry actual tears. The actual fear embedded in such a way that I thought it would never see the light of day. I buried you, I mourned you, heck, I even spat in your grave. But later that evening, seeds turned to seedlings. You loved life, so you decided to give life. And that's when I realized the power that you had to death into flowers. How deep is your love? Logic rules everything. What's love but a second-hand emotion? You're welcome. If I can't love you, how am I supposed to love myself? That 4-letter word is a swear word. I swear by it. I swore allegiance to your demise, but what if I defied logic and gave you a try? I mean, if it doesn't work, we can go our own separate ways, but if it does, then hopefully we can develop and grow. I mean, the warm embrace of you sickens me, but I feel energy, vibes, enjoyment, happiness. Okay, maybe I can get used to this. How deep is my love? I now love myself more than I ever did in my life. I adore myself, I crave myself, I love myself in every uncompromising position. I was disheartened, but my heart gave me hearts like I was in some sort of game. But no HP or CP or EXP will listen to my experience of me anymore. Thank you.